In this video, we're going to define the trigonometric functions, and sometimes the way we're defining them, sometimes they're called the circular functions. Now, formal definition is on the board, and you wouldn't believe the amount of stuff that comes out of this little bitty definition right here. But the definition of the trigonometric functions. First, let t be any real number. So t is any real number because a circle can have any length. You can go around it, positive, negative, go around as many times as you need to get to t. Let P, the point, P, be xy, be the terminal point on the unit circle determined by t. So we're going to define that the sine of t is equal to y, the cosine of t is equal to x. And those are the two main ones that you need to remember. You need to remember all these, but everything comes out of sine and cosine. And then the tangent of t is going to be y divided by x. X is not equal to 0. The reciprocal functions, all right? Well, if the sine of t is y, then the cosecant of t is going to be 1 over y. And once again, y cannot be equal to 0. Remember, division by 0 is illegal in Oklahoma. The cosine of t, well, the cosine of t was x. Well, what comes out of that, one of the things that comes out of that is that the reciprocal of the cosine is the secant. The secant of t is going to be 1 over x, as long as x is not equal to 0. The tangent, these are, the sine, cosine, and tangent are considered the primary trig functions. These guys are considered the reciprocal trig functions, because if you think about it, 1 over cosine, 1 over x, that gives you secant. 1 over sine, 1 over y, that gives you cosecant. Tangent, 1 over tangent, you flip that over, it's be 1 over y over x, take multiply, do the little bit of arithmetic that goes with it, you're going to wind up giving x over y, and we call that the cotangent of t. And here we're going to say that y cannot be equal to 0. Okay? Now, all this ties into the unit circle, and we're going to look at that in the next video. But for right now, I want to show you the basic, most fundamental trigonometric identity there is. You know the equation of the unit circle is x squared plus y squared is equal to 1. That is the equation of the unit circle. Now, remember, the cosine of t, we're saying it's x. So we can say that the cosine of t squared, the sine of t is y. Well, so the sine of t squared, that has to be 1 also. This is what's called the Pythagorean identity, and a lot of identities come out of this. Now, generally we don't write cosine of t squared, sine t squared in this manner. Normally, when you see cosine of t quantity squared, we usually write that as the cosine squared of t. Same thing here, you can do it for any trigonometric function. This really means, the way we write this, is the sine of t squared, or sine squared of t. These two statements are equivalent, they mean the exact same thing. Okay, so guys, y'all need to pull a George Strait thing on this, write this down, make a tape recording of it, stick it under your pillow at night. You need to know the trigonometric functions. Okay? Good luck, go do some math.